Peace and blessings, beautiful people. Welcome to another episode of Self Care Made Simple. I am Anifowose, your self care specialist. Self care made simple is a pointer, it is a reminder of your capital S self. The self that is invisible, that is powerful, it is wise. It is beyond time and space. And it is connected to so much more. It is connected to your creative nature. It is your creative nature. So I want to invite you to allow yourself to take a moment as you listen to honor yourself, to surrender to the self, to care for the self. One quick way of doing that is taking deep breaths. So we're going to do just that right now. Ready? Take a deep breath. Now take another deep breath. We're going to take another deep breath. This time, I want you to take a deep breath with the awareness that somebodies, some people, family members came before you. We call them ancestors, which is today's topic. So take a deep breath in honor of your ancestors. Ancestors. Some people ask, oh, who are my ancestors? Ancestors are simply people who came before you. Those who got together. And because of their getting together, making love, playing together, you showed up. Starting with your parents, whether you know them or not. Whether you were adopted or not, your parents. Then your grandparents, your great-grandparents. And if we keep adding the numbers, so you got your parents 2, your grandparents 4, keep adding 8, that's 8 people before you can show up. Then we keep going backwards. You got 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512 people that got together. And we can keep going. 1,024, 2,048, 4,096 people, if we go back 12 generations, got together, made love. Well, not all of them, but it took all those people to make love to get, wasn't like, anyway, I'm not going to go there. But 4,096 people made love for you to be here today. They passed on life to you. They passed on breath to you. They are your roots. Because of them, you're here. And guess what? They're not in the past. Your ancestors are in the present moment, living through you as you. You are your ancestors. You are the physical representation of your ancestors. You're here to represent your ancestors. You're also here to represent them in your own unique way. So whether you know them or not, whether you know their names or not, you're connected to them. You can always call on them as part of your self-care practice, your spiritual practice. Call on your ancestors, the one that you know their names. When you find yourself dealing with something challenging, call on their names. Call on the ones who've been through similar experience. Activate that generational wisdom, generational love, generational care and compassion. Don't just focus on generational trauma. Focus on the power, generational power that lives in you. That is an extension. You're an extension of all that. So I invite you today to take a moment to stop and call the names of your ancestors. Find their pictures and put it where you can see it. They live in you and you live in them. It's a practice. And with that, I want to remind you of my new book, Spiritual Appetizers for the Soul. You can get it on Amazon, Amazon.com, Amazon.co.uk, Amazon. Wherever you live in the world. It would help you on your journey. I love you. I bless you. I appreciate you. And I thank God for you. Peace and blessings. And keep breathing deep breaths.